This is the StarCraft 2 Heart of the Swarm campaign, mission Fire in the Sky, brutal difficulty. My goal is earn all the achievements that are specifically for this mission. I already went to Chaldea and Xeris, so Kerrigan is level 42 here, and for Kerrigan's abilities, I chose Kinetic Blast, Psionic Shift, Mend, Zergling Reconstitution, and Malignant Creep. This mission is about spreading creep, and the main objective is spread creep to certain places. So, Malignant Creep is especially good here, and the rest are just my standard choices for Kerrigan abilities. For my unit mutations I selected Adrenal Overload for Zerglings, Corrosive Bot. For my unit mutations I selected Adrenal Overload for Zerglings, Hydrolytic Bile for Roaches, Brood Spine for Hydralis, Rapid Regeneration for Mutalis, Burrow for Swarm Hosts, and Corrosive Acid for Banelings. My evolution strains are Raptor Strain for Zerglings, Corpser Strain for Roaches, and Impaler Strain for Hydralisks. I put my second hatchery here for the creep spread, and I made a queen early for more creep tumors, which I put past the main objective. Why did I skip the main objective there? It's about the achievements, which are complete the mission, don't let 5 units die to the Gorgon battlecruisers, destroy 3 orbital commands, destroy 4 Gorgon battlecruisers within 120 seconds, and cover 40% of the map with creep. Also the standard complete the bonus objective and some stuff about specific game difficulties that don't work the way the game describes them. Instead, all of them can be done with brutal difficulty, despite some pretending that they require other difficulties. When I put a creep tumor near an objective, it'll destroy a Gorgon battlecruiser. So my plan is, wait until I can get creep tumors near 4 objectives, then quickly put creep tumors near all of them so I can destroy the 4 Gorgon battlecruisers quickly for that achievement. I can worry about most of the other achievements later, but I should still hurry. If the Gorgon battlecruiser flies over my base, it could get some kills and I would fail that achievement. I think that I will want some upgrades later. What's this drone doing here? I send Kerrigan to the front and fight the pre-placed enemies. It's mostly pretty easy since Kerrigan is so strong. I keep the queens around so they can make some more creep tumors. But I left my Zerglings at home so they don't accidentally run under the Gorgon, and also they can help defend my base. On the mini-map I see some enemies are near my base, but I think my Zerglings can handle it. I should prioritize spreading my creep forward, and Kerrigan can fight the enemies that are in the way. The enemy scans, but it doesn't accomplish much, so it's okay. I make more creep tumors with my queens, but the way Kerrigan fights sometimes involves running away. Then these enemies were too close to my queens. It's okay, one survived, I can still make creep tumors. But the Gorgon is really close to my base. Zerglings, run away! That way the Gorgon can't get any kills. And I should put a creep tumor near the objective. That way it'll destroy the Gorgon battlecruiser. I got 3 really fast. But I'm not close enough to the 4th objective. So I should... Oh, what happened to my camera there? The cutscene kind of messed with my camera. I should spread the creep tumors closer to the 4th objective, and I should fight these enemies so they don't destroy my creep tumors. I'm waiting for the cooldown anyway. Okay, it looks like my creep tumors are available. Go right next to the 4th objective. This isn't actually any slower than spreading creep tumors to all 4 simultaneously, since I must wait while the Gorgon battlecruiser spawn. I let the first Gorgon battlecruiser go really close to my base, but I can basically spawn camp the next 3. That should be good enough for that achievement. Kerrigan should continue fighting the enemy combat units, and my queen can do the other stuff. Collecting money, fighting useless buildings, and I should really spread my creep to all these extra little places for that achievement of 40% of the map covered with creep. So many extra little places, and I send my Zerglings in. They can attack move in vaguely the right direction. Hopefully they accomplish something. I'll just get them back from Zergling Reconstitution anyway. this could be a tough fight. A bunch of ghosts. They're strong against Kerrigan, but not strong enough. And Kerrigan can heal back with Mend. My hatcheries spread creep around here, so I don't need a creep tumor for that. And I want some Zerglings and upgrades. Okay, Kerrigan should really go do something. But I also should spread creep from these creep tumors. And more creep tumors. Oh, there's my Zerglings. They should attack move that direction. Some enemies are on that land, and I want creep there. And they might not appreciate it, so I'll attack them first. Having multiple different armies is pretty good for speed, completing the mission fast, but controlling them can be kind of hard. Conveniently, Zerglings don't really need much control. Creep tumors do need a bunch of control though. This is so much effort just putting creep tumors in the right places. I must be careful so I actually spread creep to the entire land area. And there's just so many different places I'm putting creep tumors. And then I occasionally send my Zerglings an attack move. Then I should really spread some more creep. I think that'll be enough for that area. And my queen can make more creep tumors here. I want a bunch near the front because they do help creep spread. And Kerrigan can fight this group of enemies. I'll use the bonus objective. When I claim it, Kerrigan's health is fully restored. And I can fight these enemies easily enough. But that required some amount of effort. And while I was doing that, I was not busy spreading my creep. Or attack moving in the right direction with some Zerglings. They might lose that fight though. That wasn't enough Zerglings for that base. I think I should make some more hatcheries. I have a bunch of minerals and not enough larvae. Okay, I can win this fight, although it might be easier if Kerrigan runs away. And then I can fight the Thor. Okay, I'll just wait and use Kinetic Blast again. Then the rest of this should be an easy fight for Kerrigan. So I don't need any attention here. And I can do something with my Zerglings.
Your queen is under
and
attack.
I can spread more creep.
What is it?
So many places. I want my creep tumors.
Make your peace.
Spreading creep is probably one of the most tedious parts of playing Zerg. I know theoretically it's a good thing you should do, but it's so much effort. And in most missions in the campaign, it's just not really necessary. But it is the achievement here, so I'm spreading creep. And I do want more Zerglings so I can actually win a fight with them. And Kerrigan should go and beat these bunkers. And I think I can wait a little longer before I beat the next Gorgon. It's still pretty far from my base. And I do want my creep spread all around. I'm keeping my Zerglings back now because the Gorgon battlecruiser is pretty close, and I don't want any Zerglings running onto the Gorgon. Then Kerrigan can still fight here. It's a bunch of small groups of enemies that are really easy for Kerrigan if I actually devote attention to the fights. But I'm mostly just busy spreading my creep. I think this Gorgon is really close. I should put this creep tumor next to the objective there. And let's check. Are my Zerglings safe? It looks okay. The Gorgon battlecruiser is far enough away. And it should be destroyed soon. There. Now, my Zerglings can go actually do something.
Another Gorgon! You'll pay for this, Kerrigan.
Oh, some enemies just randomly found Kerrigan. I think they were going towards my base, but this is fine too. I do still want my creep tumors here though. Looks like my Zerglings are going the wrong way. I want them attacking that direction, because that's where an orbital command is. And one achievement is destroy 3 orbital commands, so that's part of it. I think my Zerglings can win the fight, and they don't need my attention, so I can control Kerrigan instead. Kerrigan can win that fight if I actually use my abilities, but Kerrigan without abilities is not as good. So Kerrigan does need my control. Looks like my Zerglings in the corner beat that orbital command pretty well. So I can also spread creep that direction. Bunch of Zerglings are in the corner here. So I destroyed 2 orbital commands. I need 3 for the achievement. So I'll put my Zerglings somewhere that they can wait, but I don't actually bring them across yet because I don't want them running under the Gorgon battlecruiser. And while I wait, I spread my creep with these creep tumors, and Kerrigan can fight some enemies here. I might make some more Zerglings, but they're probably not necessary. These Zerglings will go join my other Zerglings, and Kerrigan continues fighting the small groups of enemies out front. Not at the enemy main base yet.
What is it this time?
And I guess Kerrigan can get this money. Then look, that is the bonus objective. It's basically just Kerrigan should step on that object. There, I completed the bonus objective. Kerrigan already stepped on the other 2 earlier. And it looks like Kerrigan fought a missile turret. Okay, I'll accept that. And it looks like the enemies do too. Sometimes they send units out when I attack their base. Yeah, like this. Why didn't they do that for the missile turret? Okay. Well, Kerrigan can start fighting the enemy base, and soon the Zerglings will come in. I think the Gorgon battlecruiser is far enough, so if these Zerglings attack move towards the enemy base, but I don't want a bunch of bunkers waiting for them, so Kerrigan should fight that. There, 2 bunkers destroyed before the Zerglings arrived. Then I put a creep tumor next to another objective. That should destroy the Gorgon way before it would reach my base. And look, these Zerglings are winning the fight so well here. And now my main priority is just put my creep tumors in good places so I can spread creep to as much of the map as I can. Looks like I still want some more creep tumors up here. And maybe I want a creep tumor there.
Oh, I think you are.
I have a bunch of Zerglings there, and I think that some enemies are near the final objective, so I'll send the Zerglings there. They should win that fight. And I spread some more creep with these creep tumors. Then I think I could send these Zerglings the other way, and those Zerglings also. They can wait in the back until I'm ready for them. Now it's mostly just spread my creep. I'm not sure exactly when I'll cover 40% of the map, and instead of measuring exactly what amount is 40%, I'll just cover way more than enough, and that should ensure that I get the achievement. But it looks like some enemies are still there. Oh right, my Zerglings lost that fight earlier because I didn't send enough. And then I repeat that mistake and don't send enough again. I'm still busy spreading my creep. Even with the Malignant Creep upgrade, this still feels a bit tedious. Let's see what these Zerglings do. Yeah, that wasn't enough for that base. Kerrigan, maybe you can help. This looks good. I think this part's done. And I spread more creep here. And uh-oh, Kerrigan ran under the Gorgon. But it's okay. Kerrigan has so much health, and Kerrigan can just use Mend. I could put this somewhere not on that objective, since if I do that, the mission will end, and I think I might still want more creep. I'm not sure when I'll have 40%. And let's put that closer, but not in range of the enemies. And Kerrigan should be fine here. These Zerglings can join the fight. I didn't send my other Zerglings because I was too worried about them running under the Gorgon. I think Kerrigan can go right next to the siege tank, and then it'll unsiege. Then I go away, and it resieges, and the siege tank didn't really attack much. I spread my creep again. I think this are the only 2 spots left for spreading more creep. This one little spot where I'm fighting these buildings, and the place where it was the enemy main base. Looks like it's around the edges there. I'm not sure. Did I miss a little spot in the corner there? I don't think so. And I could still spread more creep there. And this tumor is available, so let's spread more creep. Oh, this Gorgon is a bit too close to my base. I'll just put a creep tumor next to the objective. I think I got most of the available land. Actually, I might get the rest of it before the mission fades out. I spread creep to that land. I think this is enough creep. And the last Gorgon was destroyed. So that should end the mission with the achievements earned.